Today's affirmation: I choose my peace over worry about things beyond my control. It's hard not to feel your anxiety spike when scrolling through your feed or reading another headline these days. Lately, it seems like the ground beneath us is constantly shifting, from rapid technology advancements, changing workplace policies requiring us to go back to the office, to growing environmental concerns and political uncertainties. These macro issues can send our cortisol levels soaring, making the world you once knew feel almost unrecognizable. And that's just the global picture. What about your personal life? Perhaps you're facing a possible job layoff, preparing for your child to leave for college, maybe helping out a parent, managing their health challenges. It can feel like you're losing your grip on everything familiar, like control is slipping through your fingers. But what if there was another way? What if by shifting our perspectives, we could navigate each day with more calm and inner peace? This doesn't mean ignoring reality. It means learning to let go of trying to control what simply isn't within our power to change. This letting go isn't about giving up. It's about liberation. It's about consciously choosing where to direct your precious energy and mental space. When we release what we can't control, we create room for what truly matters most, the present moment, and aspects of our future that we can positively influence. So today, we'll explore how to recognize what's beyond our control, practices for peaceful release, and how to refocus on what truly deserves our attention. Let's get ready to find more calm in the chaos. Hello and welcome to the Mindful Life Changes podcast, where we dive deep into the challenges and transformations shaping our lives, from shifts in our roles at home and work to the transitions we navigate physically and mentally as we gracefully age. I'm your host, Valerie Mecki, a career change guide and mindfulness enthusiast. In today's world, it's almost impossible to escape the constant barrage of concerning headlines and updates. From climate change disasters, political tensions, to economic uncertainties, and the disruption of AI, these macro issues can quickly overwhelm us, leaving us feeling helpless and anxious about the future. And when we add our own personal challenges to the mix, like navigating career changes, helping our kids become young adults, and caring for the people around you, it's no wonder why many of us are feeling the weight of things beyond our control. While staying informed is important, allowing these macro concerns to consume your mental and emotional bandwidth doesn't serve you or the world. I'm not suggesting we live in blissful ignorance. Rather, I'm advocating for mindful awareness that preserves your inner peace and focuses your energy on areas where you have genuine influence. I'm going to share 3 practical and simple strategies to help shift your attention and reclaim your mental space and inner peace. So number 1, let's practice intentional media consumption. Instead of mindlessly scrolling through news and social media feeds, let's set specific times to check updates. Maybe it's 15 minutes during your lunch break or 15 minutes in the evening. Outside of these windows, keep your focus on your immediate life, your family, your work, your community. This boundary setting isn't about disconnecting completely. It's about consuming information intentionally rather than letting it consume you. Number 2, follow the "can I influence this" rule. When you've encountered troublesome information, ask yourself, is this something I can directly influence? If the answer is yes, consider what specific actions you can take, like maybe volunteering, donating, or changing a personal habit. If the answer is no, acknowledge the situation with compassion, but consciously release the burden of fixing it. This simple mental filter helps distinguish between matters requiring your attention and those better released from your worry list. Remember, even for global issues, your sphere or influence often starts with personal choices or local impact. And number 3, balance news with nourishment. For every concerning headline you consume, intentionally balance it with something that nourishes your spirit. This simple practice creates an emotional equalizer that prevents negative news from dominating your mental headspace. I recommend creating a good news collection on your phone, a dedicated album, folder, or saved items that store positive articles, videos, and photos that bring you joy and restore your faith in humanity. I have one video I saved that never fails to move me. It begins with text messages between a daughter and her mother, where the daughter mentions feeling anxious that day. What happens next also brings tears to my eyes. The scene cuts to the daughter walking on the treadmill at the gym, and suddenly she sees her parents appear. They have driven over 500 miles simply to comfort their daughter after receiving that text. The video ends with emotional hugs and tears flowing freely, including myself. This clip reminds me that despite living hundreds of miles away from my own family, we remain profoundly connected and would do anything for each other. In just a minute of viewing, my perspective shifts from whatever was troubling me to a deep sense of gratitude for the bonds I share with my family. So when the world feels overwhelming or your personal challenges mount, spend just a few minutes with your collection of feel-good content. This isn't about denying reality, it's about restoring balance, perspective, and hope. It reminds us that while difficult things happen in the world, beautiful moments of connection, kindness, and love are happening simultaneously. So we have practice intentional media intake. Ask yourself, can I influence this? And re-nourish your mind with feel-good, positive content. By implementing these practices, you're mindfully choosing where to direct your attention. You preserve the energy needed to make a positive difference in the areas where you truly can. So with that in mind, let's practice an empowering affirmation practice that helps you choose peace over worry. We'll start our affirmation practice by priming your mind and body so you'll be open to this affirmation session. Take a deep and cleansing breath in and let all the air out, releasing any energy that doesn't serve you in your mind and body. Take one more cleansing breath in and out. I'll begin by reciting the affirmation twice. While you listen to the affirmations, imagine you're writing this affirmation down on a whiteboard, or you're watching someone write it on the board for you. This will help with memorization, so let's begin. I choose my peace over worry about things beyond my control. I choose my peace over worry about things beyond my control. I'll repeat the affirmation again, but this time I want you to repeat it out loud to yourself so you can make a connection. I choose my peace over worry about things beyond my control. I'll repeat the affirmation again, and once again, say it out loud to yourself. I choose my peace over worry about things beyond my control. Now imagine you're floating in a body of water. Let the soothing, gentle waves wash over you. Even if you're in the midst of choppy waters around you, imagine your collection of feel-good, positive stories and the images that you have, creating a shield of energy that protects you, preserving your energy for what truly is within your influence. Imagine the scene in full color. I choose my peace over worry about things beyond my control. I'll repeat it one last time and give you a moment to let it sink in. I choose my peace over worry about things beyond my control. When you're ready, slowly open your eyes if you had them closed. And if it feels comfortable to you, place your hand over your heart to help seal this affirmation practice with self-love and care. This affirmation is yours to recite and practice for 21 days at least once a day. It's most effective before you go to bed at night or when you wake up in the morning before you start your day. To deepen your affirmation practice, consider making your affirmations sticky. This is an acronym to help you craft a more sustainable and effective affirmation. Refer back to episode 1 for more on this method. Or you can write the affirmation down on a sticky note and place it on your bathroom mirror or anywhere in your workplace as a daily reminder that you will not let the worry of the world fall on your shoulders. Or transfer it into a mantra, I choose peace over worry, and repeat it out loud while you're working out, meditating, or getting ready for the day. There is no better way to adopt a healthy habit than by setting yourself up for success. Make sure to subscribe and bookmark this episode so you'll have it handy whenever you need a quick guide to this affirmation. If you found this episode helpful, please share it with a family member or a friend who may be spending too much time doom scrolling and could use a little balancing strategies to help them refocus on what they truly can influence and have a positive effect on their life. Or you can show your appreciation by giving us a rating wherever you're listening. Your support will help other midlifers discover this content so it can grow and blossom. Thank you for sharing this time and space with me. Every moment you dedicate to being mindful is a step towards a more fulfilled and vibrant life. Keep embracing your midlife journey with an open heart. And remember, you're not alone in this. I look forward to our next mindful gathering. I'll talk to you soon.